yes, please wait. And I don't know if I'm on or not yet. It says I am. But that don't mean fucking diddly shit. Yep, it says I'm live.
Alright,
And all my shit's there, so.
Okay.
Alright, do you see me?
Yeah, you're under test drive right now. At least you was.
Yep, I haven't clicked nothing yet. Yeah, okay, get rid of that crap. Get rid of that. Get rid of that.
It's a nice 64 right there.
What's that?
Oh, the Chevrolet 64?
Oh, that's the default iRacing paint scheme for that car. Okay, trade paints. Paints.
Oh, did you get my email on that Cosworth?
Yeah, I did. I haven't really looked at it yet, though.
I was just making sure I done it right.
Oh, come on, you piece of crap, junk shit. Can't fuck off.
Are you a robot?
There we go. Now we're in. So if I go to all vehicles. Where the fucking hell is the Ford? NASCAR truck Silverado. these real easy to determine what the hell you're looking at, do they? NASCAR
Uh-uh.
truck, Chevrolet. That's the. Collections. AI and non-AI. AI race ready collections. And that's what you want to click on is the AI race collections.
Alright, so I'm in collections now.
Yep.
Okay, so
Non-AI
you're
race
in
ready
AI
collections.
collections.
Yep. And then you just kind of scroll through here until you find the one you want. It may take a while. And there's the truck one. NASCAR Nextel Cup. Michigan Pilot 2025. I know I had to scroll through it quite a ways before I found what I was looking for. But you should be able to find all the paint schemes from 2025, 2024, and so on.
Okay, so all this right here, you just find what you're looking for in the trucks.
Yep. And then when you find the one you want, then you favorite it. Paint schemes. That's for the wrong cars. All vehicles. Like if you look at mine right now, this is where I've got mine set right now, is on this 2025 NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series by Zachary Tinkle. And then all I do is add it as a favorite.
Now, where do you add the favorite at?
Collections, favorites. That's what I'm looking for now. There, see the little star next to the when you get below the particular one you want, just click on the star.
Okay, got it.
And that'll favorite it.
Oh, okay, got it. Yeah, I see the star right there.
And then when you favorite that one, when you load into iRacing or load up your trading paints, it should download that car set.
Okay, all of his, right?
Yep, all of those that particular car set.
Okay.
And then you just sit there, and when you go to set up your AI race, you just go to your AI competition, and then select the car set you want to use.
Okay.
For example, in mine, it would be, I come in here to iRacing, then I go down here to AI single player, single race, and then AI opponents, and then I scroll down to the particular one I want. In this case, I got the Craftsman Trucks, the Xfinity series for that particular one.
Okay.
And then just select the one I want.
Single AI competition. Down to 20.
Then you just look for the name of the car set you downloaded.
Okay.
And then when you select it, in this case it would be the, which one are we doing here? I don't even remember which,
Well, right now you're at 2019
okay,
Xfinity.
Xfinity car. So I got the 2023 Xfinity series selected.
Right.
And then click continue. And then when I start to race it, we'll load up that car set. We just got Dale Jr., Ray Ellis, Austin Hill, whoever is all in that particular set. And I'll have all the paint schemes for those drivers.
Oh, shit.
Then as soon as it gets
Okay.
loaded up, then of course you gotta make sure it's Trading Paints is running. It's taking a sweet time to load up though, that's for damn sure. Taking a spooky fucking time, holy shit. Slower than usual. Then I click on the grid and then there's all the car sets.
Damn.
Really don't worry about saving fuel or any of that, buddy. Just race.
Oh, that is so freaking cool.
Granted, this is an older set. This is like 2023 set.
Right.
But it looks a little better than just the generic iRacing.
Coming to one to go, boss man. You will be in the bottom this time. Pit road's closed.
It'd be interesting to see what Chevrolet's new car for Xfinity and Cup Series is going to be next year.
No, I have not seen that.
I haven't yet either, but I'm interested to see what it's going to be. Because they don't got the Camaro anymore.
No, they don't. I mean, and I just can't believe that nobody's revealed that yet. Or have they? I just ain't seen it.
That's probably, because I heard somebody's revealed it, but I haven't actually
Be
seen
safe,
the
man.
video yet.
Get ready to rock and roll. Let's do it, Earl. Yes, sir.
I love this fucking spotter patch.
Pace car's off. Be ready.
Yeah, Jimmy Johnson.
Yep.
Green flag.
Yeah, I love that.
And I see how far I go before I wreck.
Outside. Clear outside. Inside, inside. Still inside.
These things are a little harder to drive than the trucks.
Still inside.
Oh, shit.
Clear, clear. Good job. Outside. In and out, no hole. Stay with it, boss man. There'll be a hole. Inside is clear. Outside.
But it worked.
Still there. 41, 29, 6. In and out. Still there. Clear. Outside. Outside. Clear, clear, clear.
Yep, so much for that. But now you got an idea what the car sets look like.
Well, there you go, right as it free walk. Damn, I'm loud too, man. Yeah.
I'm surprised it lasted that long before I fucking wadded it up.
Second lap, man, always works.
But that's the fun part of doing these AI races. That's why they're so useful for teaching you how to drive, especially if it's a car you're not real familiar with.
Oh, no doubt.
And I haven't raced this Xfinity car hardly at all since last year when they did the change, and I haven't driven the new version of it yet, other than to kind of learn how to set it up.
How hard was it to set it up?
Oh, it's a little harder in the truck. It does have some differences. I'll show you the differences in the, I don't want race, but that will work. At least if I can get in the garage and show you what the differences in the setups are. But for the most part, it sets up about the same way the trucks do. But there's a few other little changes. Mostly with front ride heights. Remember how the trucks have the spring angles? The Xfinity car doesn't. The Xfinity car uses shims instead. It says it's still loading. $45, 49%, 50%. And then one other thing you might want to do with your car sets once you get them loaded up is go through there and adjust the strength of each driver.
Oh, really? Okay.
I got them set to all 50% so that when
Oh, 50%, yeah, I see that.
and then when I go through and do the I'll set their like oh shit, it disappeared, but I'll set like their aggressiveness and their smoothness and stuff like that to kind of fine tune them to make them easier for training purposes. And then here's the garage. So basically you go into the garage. This is all the shit that you can adjust on the Xfinity car. A lot of it looks similar to the truck. But in the trucks you got Packers, which the trucks don't have. But you still got your shocks, you still got your springs, you still got all your alignment stuff, and all the preload stuff like you did in the trucks. The biggest difference is that you have the Packers in the front end.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah.
And all Packers are is their little metal shims that go between the bottom of the shock and the part of the shock that bolts to the control arm, and it limits how far the shock can compress.
Okay.
And that's how you adjust the front ride heights on these things.
And that's the only difference.
For the most part, other than the spring rates are a little bit different. They don't, like for instance, when you start off with a 700-pound spring in the trucks and you click down, it goes down in increments of 50, and these goes down in increments of like 100 or something like that, and these are a little bit different than the other ones.
Okay.
The trucks do a little bit, don't do quite as big a jump as the Xfinity car does. And that, but other than that, the setups are basically, if you can learn how to set the truck up, you should be able to set the Xfinity car up. But one other big thing to keep in mind is, and I have to actually make a new workbook for Motec to address this, but the rear ride heights on the Xfinity car in Motec don't read correctly. And if you get too low,
what causes that?
just differences in the vehicle design. And with the Xfinity car, if you get too low on the back end, where if the truck you get too low, it damages the truck and it hurts you aerodynamically. But if you get too low on the Xfinity car, you can't drive it. It'll just spin the fucker out.
Damn.
If it bottoms out in the back end, it'll just spin out and get looser and shit on you, and you can't fix it other than raising the car up in the air a little bit higher to give it more clearance. So basically, you always want to keep your rear ride height at least a minimum of 6 inches. Otherwise, you can't drive the fucker.
Right.
And that. So that's basically all there is to that.
Now, why do you have your toe in at 0.30 seconds on the right and 1:30 seconds on the left?
Because I hadn't gotten around to fixing it yet.
Oh, okay. I thought there was something different, but on that one because it was Xfinity.
Nope, it's I want to keep them even 1/32 on each side. It had jumped on me and I hadn't gotten around.
Okay.
And I hadn't gotten around to putting it back where it's supposed to be. So basically, there ain't really a lot of difference. And
Except for them Packers.
yep, Packers, they're the biggest difference. I don't remember what the hell one this is for. Okay. That's my Chicagoland one. And then my 2025 winter tracks. And then Homestead one I was working on. And this is my spreadsheet for the Xfinity car. Set up a lot like the truck one is. The only difference mainly between the truck spreadsheet and the Xfinity spreadsheet is the shocks pages are a little different because the trucks have some different settings for the shocks that the Xfinity car don't have, or vice versa rather.
Okay. I'm waiting for it to catch up.
Yeah, 'cause right now it's on the high-speed shock settings for the Xfinity car.
Okay, there it is. Now let me back up. See if I can do this thing. Okay. There's that. Back it up. Okay, yeah, I'm on, where am I at? Okay. Let me see. Okay, I see that one right there for Homestead. Damn.
You got voice macro running for some reason.
Yeah, I ain't got rid of that thing yet. That's another challenge I gotta figure out.
What's going on with that?
Oh, where I can't, where I can't get that voice command to work like we was trying to get it set up originally.
Yep.
So I need to figure out how to get that fixed. I love the spreadsheet, man. I mean, that's like freaking bomb. I mean, yeah, you don't lose nothing like that.
That's why I made that fucker. Because there's no way in hell I was going to be able to write all that shit down on a piece of paper and be able to find everything I needed to easily get to quickly. Where I could just pop it up and boop, 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 boop. Quick bloop it into the fucking spreadsheet, and there you go. And there ain't no way I can remember the shit just off the top of my fucking head. And the nice thing about the spreadsheet is you can make a change, go back in later, and see how the change affected the way the car ran as far as lap times and shit go and tire wear.
Right.
And you can even take it a step further, not only by making a change to the setup and seeing how the setup change makes the car different. You can also change driving style and just take note of what driving style changes you made differently. Note that on the spreadsheet, record the data based on what you're doing with that driving style, and see how driving style affects the overall performance of the truck or the car and tire wear and stuff. That comes in real handy when you're learning how to save tires.
Yeah, that's my practice for this off season, is that right there.
And do you have the Xfinity, or not the Xfinity car, but the ARCA car?
I do, yeah.
And you said you also have the Gen 4 car too, right?
I do.
Is the Gen 4, if I remember right, Gen 4 is still fixed?
Yeah.
Alright, so that would be a good place to learn how to save tires and learn how to drive to be as fast as possible without relying on the setup to make you fast. To where you can take the fixed setup and be fast with the fixed setup. Is to run the Gen 4 and the ARCA series. Because if you can get fast running those, when you get into open series where you can adjust setups, then you can really make yourself faster, even faster than you are with the fixed setup. Because the setup is only part of the equation. Your driving is more important than your setup, really.
Oh yeah, no doubt. I 100% agree with that. And that's what, and the reason the reason I know that is because I mean, you look at these people who run in the fixed setups, and you can't do nothing, and they run in the top 5, top 6.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, that's all driving. Ain't got a damn thing to do with a setup.
Yep. And then when you borrowed my setups, where I've given you a setup to run, and we go out on the track at the same time, and you can't keep up with me.
Right.
We're both running the exact same setup.
It's a driving style that I need to fix.
Yep, it's how you enter the corner, when you get on the throttle, when you get off the throttle, how much you're steering in, that kind of thing. There's so many variables at play there that go beyond just the setup. Having a good setup helps, but it's not 100% of the game.
Now I'm going to throw this out there. I mean, I'm just out of curiosity. I wonder if there's a program out there that will show you how to, and where you're basically fucking up, entering an X and so forth.
You already have one in iRacing. It's called that Delta bar.
True enough, but I mean, it's just like, I don't know, it's just like some kind of like damn AI or something like that. Would once you get in there and you run it, then you turn around and you have a car or some way that it's just some fucked up shit that I think about, right? That you want to go in there and find out and have a car to go back and watch, and then turn around and AI, right? Turns around and shows you that, hey, this is here's where you're fucking up, right? You need to throttle off and then throttle on at this point.
Well, unless you actually get somebody to record their information into an AI deal like that, you're never going to get that. The best option to do that would be to go into a test session with your car, turn the fastest lap you can with what you've got, and then turn on the ghost car that's in iRacing.
Right.
And then just follow that car around.
Okay.
That will get you that will help you improve the line. If you're faster than if you lay down a pretty fast lap for your fastest lap time ever, and you go out there and you start running against your ghost car, and you start beating your ghost car, then you know you're improving.
You're improving, and that's
But again, it's not gonna show you where your optimal braking points and shit are. What I do to figure that out is I look for clues on the racetrack itself to determine where my best points for braking are.
Now run that by me again.
I basically create my own braking points. Actually, what I can do is actually show you how I do that. And we'll use, go into iRacing and we'll go to Martinsville as an example. Where is our thing? Test drive. Pull up the truck. F150. Speedway, and we're going to change that to Martinsville. Because Martinsville is a good one to do this at. If I can fucking type. And am I still live?
I'm trying to find out. It says it, but I don't see nothing.
It says I'm streaming yet.
I see the blank screen. I see your home screen right there.
Okay.
That's all I see.
As I'm loading the test drive now for Martinsville.
Oh no, I don't even see that.
Yep, it's loading right now. This shit is not either. It's loading for fucking Kansas, wrong track. It never changed. Piece of shit. There we go. Martinsville. Now I gotta close out of iRacing and everything like that because everything's all fucking loading up for Kansas right now. Come on, you turd
I'm
birds.
gonna look on my phone because I'm watching this on the computer. I might actually go out there and.
Alright, quit. Quit.
No, that's not the one I'm looking for. Okay, then I need to exit. I need to exit out of this, then, 'cause that's the problem.
Alright, now let's pull the iRacing back up and reload our setup again here. Logging into iRacing. Test drive. Testing drive. Now hopefully we're loading to Martinsville. Now the problem is with the delay, it's probably going to be kind of off a little bit.
Oh, absolutely, I know that.
But what I can do is go out and run a few laps, and then after we get a couple laps in, I'll watch the replay come back again, because I'll be able to see it and I'll be able to walk you through real time where I'm at in that part of the replay.
Right.
Alright. We're in the tech inspection, so we got to switch to a different setup, because this setup is definitely not going to work here. That's the Chicagoland. Save.
Yeah, I got missed that one this year. Damn it.
Which one was that?
Oh, Martinsville. Yeah, I'm gonna miss that one this year. Normally I go to it, but I gotta miss it this year. I I got physical therapy and yeah.
All right, here we are. Now I'll see how fucking badly I drive. Yeah, the throttle works. Alright, coming out pit road. Boy, she got a little bit hurt early on the throttle coming out there.
If you go in and turn, while you're turning and they green light, that's right where I was last year.
Okay.
Yeah, when I was looking to see if a boat passed there right
21.6,
Right about where my
7, 6.
braking point is. You're just a little bit past my braking point.
there. Alright, you're on the back stretch.
21.407. Good lap.
Oh, I see.
21.137. Really
see
good
what I'm
lap
using
right
for
there.
the braking
Really
points?
good. I don't know what you did, but keep doing that.
Yeah, I'm seeing your brake. I know where your brake points are. It's on the concrete.
Yep. I'm also using certain items on the wall to determine when to brake too.
21.411.
By coming into turn 4 or turn 3, I will go past the Martinsville sign to about the second or third red thing on the wall, and that's where I'll start to brake.
Alright, I'm on the back stretch.
22.148.
Yeah, I'm not even looking at the wall. I'm looking actually looking on the ground. And it's right there, right on that concrete.
21.401.
Yeah, I'm using wall cues on the wall to determine when to get on the brakes.
Now, what do you have? Shift to third.
I leave it in fourth gear the whole way around. I don't shift it off.
23.235.
Oh, you hit the wall right there. So
But-
you leave it in fourth all the way through. You just brake.
Yep. Because shifting takes too much time.
21.523.
And when you downshift, you always run the risk of locking your tires up and spinning yourself out. Boy, I got a little bit off on that fucking corner. I got a little loose on there. Way too soon on
23.47.
the throttle.
Oh, yeah, that's a good save right there. Yeah.
21.883.
I'm locking the brakes up coming into the corner. Look, even at 70% brake bias, I'm locking the rear brakes up on the corner actually.
Just hit the wall right there.
Yeah, I locked the brakes up coming into the corner and spun the ass end around. brake too hard, too late.
21.964. .572.
Alright, so coming down the back stretch. You got those colored stripes or whatever on the wall. I use those kind of as my braking point.
23.308.
Too late on the brakes there. Alright, I'm going to come back to the pit road here. Alright, reset to the pits. Let's see what the tires look like, just for shits and giggles here.
Going down pit road.
Yeah, not too bad. Might help I start the thing up before it move better if it's running. Okay, on the back straight, when I'm coming down right now, I'm going right past the Martinsville sign, about the second or third colored stripe down the wall is where I start to brake at.
22.102.
So you don't start braking right near the concrete, Anthony.
No, I start braking slightly before it.
Before the concrete.
Yeah, quite a ways before the concrete, actually. Now on the fast straight, I go right past the Martinsville sign and start braking at that second black block of whatever the hell that is.
Right.
.298.
Yeah, it's the way I look at it. If you start braking at that concrete, you've already missed your point.
22.991.
Because another concrete starts on the bottom and rotates that line.
Yep, so I usually do my braking on the front stretch, like again, I go past the Martinsville and that block that says NASCAR or whatever.
21.353.
That's why I start braking is right as that black box ends. And then I go past Martinsville and back stretch, it's about the second or third little colored thing on the wall there. Blue or yellow or whatever the hell color that is.
22.214.
When I don't fuck up and spin the thing out coming out of the corner coming into the corner.
21.168.
That's a big hit right there.
21.333.
Too much throttle. Yeah, that's kind of how I do the short tracks.
Damn, I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna replay this one.
And another one I'm going to do here for you is I'm going to do like, I'm going to go to Chicagoland now and show you how I run that one. Close. Oh, right, where the hell am I at here? That's Martinsville. I don't want Martinsville. I want to go to Efficient.
I hope we go back to Chicagoland.
Trucks do.
Oh, the trucks are going back.
Yep, this coming week. Where the hell is it? There it is.
Is that new?
What's that?
Oh, no, I'm talking about in real life.
No, they're not going back in real life. Chicagoland's.
I know they was doing Chicago for the road course, right?
Yep.
And somebody said they're in talks of maybe bringing the Chicago track back.
All right. Right now, the Chicago track is closed.
Man, they need to open Chicago back up.
All right. So grab my F-150. Turn my truck damage back off. Okay, we're at Chicagoland. So load the truck up here. And I'll show you how I run Chicagoland. And do you notice that when I'm running tracks, I don't have the line on?
I noticed that.
Because that line fucks with me too much. I do better without it. The only line I run is the one that tells me I'm on track to come out of pit road without getting a penalty.
Okay, I need to cut mine off.
Yeah, because that line just fucks me up is all that does.
Oh, basically, yeah, because, I mean, all you're doing is, I mean, mentally, I mean, you're trying to follow that damn green line.
Yep, and that fucks me up. Because
yeah, it does. I mean, because, I mean, you're trying to drive the truck the right way, but then, I mean, mentally, inside, you're focused on that green line. When it turns, you turn, and it's just like, get screwed up.
All right, we got to get to our setup. Setups. Truck. Chicagoland afternoon. You see how this way I've got my setups listed by track, and each track has its own folder?
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
See how much easier it is for me to find my setup for Chicagoland, for example. Just come down here, click on it, and boom, boom, we're ready to rock and roll.
Right.
Now you know why I do that. Set it up the way I got it set up that way for. All right, this is going to be a Chicagoland's how I get around this track. I'm going to get my thing here.
Man, did you try to do the Rover one time?
Once I tried, but I haven't tried. I haven't tried it since this time.
I didn't even buy the damn track. Like, fuck that. I'm not wasting my money.
As far as I know, if you own Charlotte, you own the Roval.
Oh, okay. I did not know that.
All right, so we're ready to come off pit road at Chicagoland. And this is the setup I'm going to be running at Chicagoland. That's right here. Yep, the only line I run is this blue one that lets me know I'm not going to get a penalty coming off pit road. Otherwise, I have no line run on. All right, coming off turn 3 onto the front straight. And as I come through the corner, watch what I'm doing with the throttle. That's the key where I get my speed, is how I navigate the entry to the corner and how I manipulate the throttle through the corner and coming off the corner.
.994.
So when you give a throttle, the green lights light up, right?
Get that little green bar on my next to my steering wheel there.
I'm looking at it, we
32.31. Really good map right there. Really good. I don't know what you did, but you're doing that.
Nope, that there is just telling me the RPMs roughly. My throttle is that little green bar next to the steering wheel thing. That's got the mileage or the speed on it,
Okay, I've got to try that.
and it shows the gear I'm in too.
Good lap.
That was not a good lap. That was a fucked up lap.
Oh, yeah.
And I just about did that again too. I gotta stay off that fucking apron.
Doing a good job. You're doing a good job.
But have you figured out the line I'm running yet?
Oh, I have.
I come out here right up against the wall without hitting it, and I come right down it, and I try to get to this white line as quickly as I can. Coming into the corner, lift off the throttle just a little bit, get it down as low as I can. About the center of the corner, start giving it throttle, and then be wide open throttle as I exit the corner. Coming down to the white line, lock the wheel, and then throttle up coming off the corner, and then come back onto the straightaway.
32.651.
And look how consistent my lap times are.
Oh, I know. I'm looking at that.
And you'll learn this stuff by doing the fixed races in like ARCA and Gen 4. That's where you'll really learn how to do this technique. Now remember how I used to talk to Emily about weight shifting the car when she'd run ARCA?
Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm doing here, is I'm weight shifting. But I'm not using the brakes to do it.
0.085.
So I come into the corner, come down to that white line, lift off the throttle, get the front end to stick, and then as soon as I start to get to about the bottom of the corner, then I start getting back on the throttle and try to lock the wheel so I'm not turning any further to the left, and then come off the corner hard. If you do it right, you might get a little bit loose coming out of the corner.
32.822.
And we run what, 11 laps? We'll go for 20 and then we'll see what our tire wear looks like.
Right.
.953.
There she's sliding up the track a little bit on me, so I just lift the throttle when it starts to do that, just to get the front end to bite again. And then as soon as she sticks, get back on the throttle as quickly as you can.
.976. .099.
About 6 more laps to go.
.102.
I might be pushing this thing a little harder than I should be. And I might be abusing the tires somewhat. But from the way it's driving, it's taking it.
Right. Now you're on that, what, 17?
16.
Okay.
And I'm coming to the start-finish line right about now. Just starting lap 17.
.225.
Okay, that's on the back stretch then for me.
Got 3 more laps to go.
Like that apron.
What's that?
I see you like that apron.
I like getting down as close to that white line as I can.
Right.
32.537.
Good more laps.
Now, which line you take around the racetrack also determines how fast you wear out specific tires, too.
32.869.
And the line I'm taking is generally going to try to wear the right front more than the right rear.
.765.
I pissed that right rear tire off a little bit. Alright, we just hit pit road. See what our tires look like. Right front 72%, right rear 81%. Temperatures are 273 and 277. So, like I said, I was wearing the right front a little bit more than the right rear.
Yeah, no doubt. 10% right there, that's a lot right there.
Now, the way to read these things, the higher the number, the more tread you have left.
Right, yeah, on a percentage.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then you're
74, 72, 72, yeah, you was really eating it up.
But the thing that's important to watch, though, is see how the tires are consistent across the tread wear. It's 74, 72, 72, which means it's wearing pretty evenly.
Oh, yeah.
And the tire temperatures are showing the same song. They're pretty temperature consistent across the face of the tire tread. All the way across. And the other thing, too, about this thing is based on the tire wear, it is actually just slightly tight, but not too bad. And my nose weight's looking really good too, because my right or left front tire is warmer than my right rear tire, or left rear tire rather. This setup is near perfect.
So what could you tweak at it?
Right now, the only thing I would tweak on it, I probably wouldn't touch it at all. I'd just run it as it is. Because I don't think I can add any more cross weight to it. Nope, I can't. I'm basically almost... I could add probably just a small amount of cross weight, but I don't really think I really need that much. Because I'm almost maxed out on cross weight now as it is.
Oh yeah, you're at 46.
And that's about where I generally run the cross weight on these types of tracks, is about 46, 45. That's what feels good to me.
Right. See, that's a key thing a lot of people fail to realize. That right there, that's showing that setup right there. That I'm going to copy that, and I'm going to go run it. But the thing of it is, it's not going to feel right for me. So, I mean, trying to... Yeah, I don't see how people wants to hide these things.
Yeah, because with the setup right here, the average iRacer is probably going to spin this fucker out. It's going to be real loose on him because of shit. Look at my right rear spring.
Right.
It's a really stiff right rear spring, and my left rear spring is really soft.
Right.
Which is going to make this thing a little bit scary going down the straightaway under throttle. It's not real bad, but what I would do if I was having trouble with the thing squirming on down the straightaway where the ass end's wanting to kind of fishtail back and forth on throttle down the straightaway, what I would do is probably bump that left rear spring up 50 pounds or 100 pounds. I'd go from a 550 to probably a 575 or maybe a 600. Because that will stabilize the car under throttle. And if you look at my front springs, where they're set at compared to what my shocks are set at.
Right.
And the reason I got that set the way I do is to make to where I don't feel the bumps in the steering wheel. I wanted to soften that front springs a little bit so they can absorb the bumps, and then I've got the compression slopes and rebound slopes set as high as I can to make those as soft as possible. That way when I hit the bump, the suspension absorbs the bump instead of trying to launch the truck up into the air.
Oh, yeah.
Because when you feel the steering wheel moving when you're going over the bumps, that's exactly what's happening. It's making that front end bounce up into the air, and as soon as it does that, the front tires leave the ground. And that's the last thing you want.
And that's the last thing that you want.
Now for shits and giggles, I'll show you my Daytona setup. And you've been playing with your Daytona setup so far, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Tell me what you see different on your setup versus mine.
Okay.
I gotta run to the bathroom quick. I gotta pee. Okay. All right, we have returned. All right, on my setup, my Daytona setup versus your Daytona and Talladega setups, well, how much difference do you notice?
There's a difference.
What's that?
I said there's a difference.
What do you see? What's actually different?
One, I know you got these springs set on this thing.
Which springs, front or rear?
Oh, not the springs, but the shocks.
All right.
So what am I missing? Because I know there's something in here that Wait a minute, you're 130 on your toe. You got 132nd and 232nds.
With 132nd should 232nd should be 132nd.
Okay.
But the important things to look at here will be caster.
Yeah, it's 12.2.
What do you have yours set at?
Shit, I can't remember. Hold on. Oh, are you talking about Talladega or Daytona?
Either one,
Oh, okay, yeah, okay, that's what I thought.
because Talladega and Daytona, but the setup
Oh, the same.
basically you can use the same basic setup at each track.
I'm getting mine loaded up.
And one thing to keep in mind as you get better at building setups, you can look at someone else's setup and have a pretty good idea of how that setup is going to drive just from looking at the setup once you get good at it.
Right. Wait a minute, you said yours is 12.2, right?
Yep.
And mine's a 12.9.
I'm surprised you got it that high. I'm surprised it let you get it that high.
Yeah, 12.9.
Because mine won't go that high.
Damn, yeah, I got 12.9 on mine. It's like,
I can get 12.7 on the left front, which is too high because I want to keep both sides the same. The highest I can go and still be the same is 12.2.
yeah. Yeah, because when we built this, I mean, it was like surprised that we got it up to 12.9.
Yep. Okay, that's my Daytona setup. And now my Talladega setup.
Yeah.
That one's a little different. The caster is off just slightly, but the important thing is they're both pretty much about the same. That's the biggest takeaway here is that the casters from side to side at Daytona and Talladega should be identical. Come on, get to 132, you fucker. Not negative.
12.4 and 12.5. Oh no, okay, no, there's 12.5. Ain't much of a difference.
Yeah, for Talladega and Daytona, they're going to be about the same. Your springs you can't change in the back, so those will always be the same. The front springs might be where you'll see kind of some difference based on how bumpy the track is. If the track is really bumpy, the springs will be softer.
So how did you come up with the shocks of being all nines
By feel.
by feel?
Yep. Remember that one you showed me that where you said, "Would you do run 15 laps for every one you changed?" I said, "Yep." That's what I was doing. Is I'd make a change, I'd go up or
Right.
down one, and I'd take it out and run it and see if it felt different. If it felt different, then I would move on to the next number. And just kept working with that number, going up or down until I got it to where I got the bumpiness out of the steering as much as I could.
Damn, dude, that's a lot of fucking laps. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is it 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. 8, 12, 16 laps. Damn, dude, that's a lot of laps. I know that.
Okay, this is the Talladega setup that we've got looking at right now. So for shizness and giggles, let's see exactly how that Talladega setup performs in the draft. This is my favorite part of building setups, is doing this. So we got to go to pull the track up. Actually, I got to go to my AI single race. Set up our race sessions. We're going to make it. We'll go just 20 laps. We're not going to run the whole thing. Pull up our Craftsman truck. Tracks. Going to Dega. If I can spell correctly. Talladega Super Speedway. And I do got to figure out exactly what time of day that fucker is running. Talladega afternoon 10:14. So we need to set the time of day. (10:18). At 1 p.m. Oh, by the way.
You on your secondary screen, ain't you?
I've got my secondary screen open so I can see the actual date.
Yeah, I know. I see a little bit of it.
Because
I've got to buy me. I've got to get me another one.
at that screen, at that spreadsheet, I put a spot in there where I can put the date and time of the race as well.
Oh, really?
Now I'll show you here in just a second after I get the time and everything all set. So that's set. Race sessions, track conditions, set properly. AI components, set properly. Okay. Skill spread. Alright, so basically you should now be able to see it.
I'm waiting for it to come up.
so I can see everything that's supposed to be here.
Okay, under P. That's alright. You got the daytime and laps.
And then I've got all the information for what pit stops would be like, what the tire wear is going to be at each pit stop, the lap times at each pit stop, and so on. I document all of that shit.
Okay, yeah. Yep. Tire sets fit every laps.
Well, since it's Talladega, we're going to have NA for the tire sets because we're only going to have one set of tires that we're going to use. And we're going to pit no pit stops. We're going to run the entire race on the tires that we start the race on. But that's how I kind of got my spreadsheet set up for race data. And I also have one set up like that for happy hour as well. And then when I do the AI races, I always put in there what my skill spread's going to be for an AI race.
Yeah, 48 to 50.
And when I minimize it, that's what it's set to run at.
Now, is this something new that you've added?
Yep. Actually, it's not so much new, it's just gone through and cleaned it up. And then, of course, I've got my different tabs where I got my alignment stuff, my air pressure stuff, my spring package stuff, ARB stuff, nose weight, cross weight, aero, my shock information, both high speed and low speed, and recorded everything that there is to record on it.
Right, yeah, same one. I mean, I've got that. It's just I was wondering if you've added something new that you've added on that one right there.
Yeah, that was always kind of there before, but it was not real useful because it wasn't laid out quite the way that it is now. It wasn't as easy to fucking manipulate and move around through.
Okay.
All right, let's see how that Talladega setup works at Talladega on an AI race. I'll give this thing a minute to load up, and we'll see how long we can run before we fucking have the big one. I gotta get all my shit ready to go here. It's loading. The sim loading. 30, 15. Now, when you're building your setups for Daytona and Talladega, and you're doing your AI testing, what you're going to see me doing here is kind of what you want to see yours doing at the same time when you're out there doing your AI testing and practicing your setup. We just got to wait for the damn thing to load up here. This iRacing is pokey slow. I'd give them a whole nickel if they'd fix that.
Absolutely.
Might even give them 2 nickels. Alright, we loaded up. Now we just got to go through tech inspection, and it don't like something. What's it bitching about? Oh, that always gets fucked up sometimes. That'll work. Oh, that's why my fucking I ain't got the right setup loaded. In the wrong fucking race. No. I can't find my fucking setup. Where the fuck did it go? Oh, my setups? No, don't save the setup. 125 winner. Somehow my thing got fucked up here.
Yeah, I saw that.
Now I know why, too. Because I didn't have the right car loaded. That would be why it's fucked up.
Right.
Get rid of the Mustang. Make sure we got the right AI set. Okay, Craftsman Trucks. Continue. Race. Let's try this bullshit again. With the right vehicle this time. Good thing this ain't a hosted race. I'd be all fucked up. Come on, load, you bastard. Do 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 do. Almost need the Jeopardy think music.
Right.
Alright, make sure that everything's set right. Do 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 do. Everybody looks happy.
Oh, one to go. You'll be lining up on the inside. We can make it, I guess. It's all up to you now, but closed right now.
Well, Trading Paints is taking a sweet time. There it goes. One of them, anyway.
You should be behind the 33.
All right, how long do you think it goes before we wreck?
I'd say lap 15.
Lap 15, all right.
You're gonna push it, right?
I'm gonna be racing this. I'll be racing this harder than I would be if it was real life racing.
Okay.
mainly I go a little more conservative in an online race than I do on an AI race. And I'll take more risks in an AI race than I will in an online race.
Right.
Show relative.
You're in rock and roll here, man. Good look at your switches there so you understand what you got. The pace car is off. Be ready. I'll be looking up in front of you now. Green, green, green.
That was a beautiful start.
Laps to go this time by.
That was almost perfect start.
This big car is just now going off. They're getting on track. So. Alright, here we go.
The war inside. Still there.
That was a beautiful three start. It was about as perfect as you could get.
Still there. Clear. That was a good job.
That's right, pass that 5.
The war inside. Still there. Still inside. 59.997. Still there. Quarter inside.
This thing's driving really, really nice.
It looks smooth.
Still there. Clear.
How far do you think it'll make it? All the way to the scene of the crash.
Inside. Still inside. Still there. Clear low. 50.212. Inside, inside. Too wide inside. Still there, still there. Still there.
Don't pinch me, fucker. Don't pinch me.
Still there. Still there. One inside.
There we go. That's what we want.
Going the high line right there.
What's that?
Water
I
inside.
said you're picking the high line right there.
That's always exciting to go up there, isn't it?
Still inside.
If you can make it work.
Still inside. 50.835. Still inside.
That's right there.
Still at 0x.
Still there.
Yeah, they need to tighten that. They need to tighten up that.
Still there.
Penalties a little bit of it. Yeah, because if you blow
Still there.
somebody, I mean, you've done up here
Side
really.
on one. Clear low.
An automatic 2 or 4. I mean, if it's a hard hit, yes.
Still inside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still there.
Run
Clear.
ball. God damn it.
What's that?
I said, run that ball.
50.723.
Yeah, this is what a good setup looks like right here. No, you don't. You ain't getting by me down there, fucker. You're gonna go high if you're gonna go around me.
Oh, but you can find her something, man. Find a little something there. You can do it. Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah, and this is actually a pretty hard setting for the AI too.
Now the question is can you get further up from where you're at?
We'll see.
Is the fastest car on the racetrack. 49.997.
I know you're trying to keep them two off here on the past.
Right now I'm trying to keep that blue truck right on my ass so he can give me a boost.
Right, I see that.
If I can get caught up to these fuckers in front of me and catch the draft, we'll be in good shape.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. If you catch it enough, you got a chance.
50.555. Meters out of 50.8.
Unless you can find another line to get into to put it in, push you over to it.
Inside. Quarter inside. Still there, door. Still there. Clear.
Oh, there comes 18.
Yep.
Outside. Still out there. Still out there. Quarter. Still outside.
Yeah, there you go. You're making progress.
5. Quarter outside. In and out. Outside only.
There goes the
Still out there.
Yeah.
Down to 5
Door
square.
outside. Still out there.
That trick works every fucking
Clear,
time.
clear. Working the bottom inside.
Well, I am so thoroughly
Still there, door.
to the back, man. I think you got quite a chance right there.
Clear on the bottom.
I learned everything about super speedway racing from Dale Earnhardt Sr.
Damn right.
50.254. P20 is the fastest car on the track. 49.81.
But you know, I thought about all this. You know, if Senior was still alive, I don't think Dale Jr. would be where he is today.
No.
No.
If Dale Jr. or Dale Earnhardt was still alive today, NASCAR would be completely different than it is. Unfortunately, I think NASCAR kind of died with Dale Earnhardt.
I do believe that too.
50.216.
I don't think racing in general has died. I think NASCAR has died.
Yep. Because the stupid shit NASCAR's tried pulling off, if Dale was still around, he'd be like going into fucking whoever's running NASCAR's office now and say, listen up, motherfuckers, this is not the way you should be doing this. And they would have listened to him.
Yeah. Well, I'm curious how this shit's going to go down with this damn lawsuit between NASCAR and Indiana.
It could end NASCAR.
Because they say if Danny wins this, it's going to change everything in NASCAR.
It could actually lead to the end of NASCAR, depending on how the lawsuit goes.
Yeah. If Danny
open.
Alright, now what the hell do I do here?
No. Inside only
Yeah,
one.
there you go.
One inside.
Just now trying to
Behind
figure.
that, get behind that Menards. Oh, no, you won't pass it, dude.
Still there. Two inside. No hole yet. One car inside. 15.76. Still there. Inside.
shit.
Wide
Yeah.
inside. No hole yet.
Man, these updates go on.
No hole yet. No hole. One inside. Still inside.
Side drafting is so much fun.
Yeah,
Still
you
there.
get so much
Good job.
more for that right there.
Inside.
Yeah, you taught me that right there a long time ago. When I was racing, was it
Still there.
Or something like he said, if you can side draft go on the door, you can actually pull
Still
it.
inside.
Yep. That's a Dale Earnhardt secret right there.
Yeah.
He was notorious for doing shit like that.
Inside. Still inside. 15.4. 2. 6. Fast guys are running 15.2. 8.
Thought the 15 was going to kill me there for a second.
Still there. No hole yet. No
You
hole
got
yet.
past it, don't you?
Inside one.
Yeah, you go past the 15.
Still inside. Clear low.
I wish all my fucking online races could go like this.
Oh, no doubt, man. It'd be so nice.
Inside. Still there. 15.3. 1. 9. Two wide inside. Still there. Doing good, man. One at a time. Doing good. Still there. Still there. One inside. Still inside. Inside. Still inside.
Remember coming up on that Magic Lap 15 number?
One inside. Two wide inside. One inside.
Reckon now.
Still inside.
I just about did.
Still inside. Your door. Off it. Inside. Still inside.
Yeah, right. I can't tell if there's anybody down there.
Good, man. Keep it up. Still inside.
I mean, you're really one. Yeah, I saw that.
3, 1 inside. Still inside. Clear him. Clear.
Man, 45's hauling ass.
We're all hauling ass.
Oh, damn, there goes the 44. That drops you. Damn, that drops you down.
But I'm sneaking right back up on him again, though.
Damn, you was 11th and you were down this way. 15.
Still inside. Two wide inside.
That's the draft for you. If you
Inside only one.
get
50.
in the wrong place, the wrong time, you go right to the back.
Oh, yeah, I mean, it's like dropping a freaking
Still there.
Pulling a parachute.
Work clear if you need it. Working the bottom. Inside. Still there. Still there. Quarter inside.
Well, if you can get a top 10 out of this
Clear
right
him,
here,
clear.
Yeah.
that'd be that'd be where you want it, or do you want to go higher up?
That'd be good enough for me to get a top 10 because the online races are probably going to push me this hard.
15.6.
Because the online guys would be wrecking by now.
Oh,
Inside.
absolutely.
Still inside.
Somebody would fuck up somewhere.
Still inside. Too wide inside.
So true.
Still there.
Yeah, this way I'm driving this race, I would never attempt this in an online race.
No hole yet. No hole.
Damn right, that's that 5. Damn, that third line.
Still there. 50.583.
I think I scared the shit out of the 11 truck.
Still there. Still there. One inside. Two wide inside. Inside one.
Oh, you don't like a 45? Damn, dude.
Still there.
Like I said, this is shit I would never try in real life.
Two wide inside. No hole. Get up, get up.
Damn,
Still there.
4 lines.
The old saying, no guts, no glory.
That's right. That's right, pass that 44.
One inside.
That's right, they gotta take safe flights.
Two inside. 51.35. No hole. Leaders are running 51.285. Clear. Front straightaway.
Well, we're not going to get a top 10, but we'll at least finish.
Oh, there's the wreck.
Lap 18, I think it was.
Done a good job, bud. Nothing out the
Well,
back.
I mean, you made it past 3 laps from what I see.
I got luckier than hell a lot of times.
That's unique.
White flag. One more lap. Outside.
That is why this is why I got
57.755. Outside. Clear high.
I would sit there and I mean, it's like it's more fun to watch.
Inside only one.
This right
Still
here,
inside.
sometimes better than it is watch NASCAR. Because
Yep.
I mean, these are people out there sitting under the bedrooms or whatever. And I
Still
mean,
inside.
it's just
Clear inside.
Yeah, the 9 just about clipped. Yeah, the 9 just clobbered me.
Pick that pace back up in. The inner board 1.6.
Oh well.
Outside. Go outside. In and out. That only. That's behind you. Just a little bit after, but the gap is.
That fucking air is a real bitch.
Inside. Checker flag. I don't know, buddy. Nothing. Sorry.
There we go.
Man. Damn, 5 just doesn't like you, did he?
That was fun.
That was fun. That was fun to watch.
Although I didn't win, I'm gonna at least I'm gonna have some fun. There we go. The tires are hot. Yep, rear tires are real hot.
Oh, that's right. Do the burnout.
Well, that was fun.
That was, like I said, that was.
That's why I'm actually liking racing the AI more than I do the online stuff. So we're going to bumper into pit road here and we'll see what our tire wear looks like. But that's my Talladega setup.
That's a damn good one.
Let's see where we're at tire wears. 97, 94. That was after 20 laps. Now you know why I say don't pit for tires during these Talladega races and Daytona races. Just go fuel only.
Just fuel only, okay.
Yep.
Oh yeah, 20 laps. You didn't do nothing to the tires.
I could run that. I could run those 60-lap fucking 50 and 60-lap races that are the officials 3 or 4 times on the same set of fucking tires.
Right.
That's why I always told Emily when she was running Daytona or Talladega, I says, tires or no tires, just fuel only.
Yeah, like I said, man, if she would have done what you said, I think she would have done a whole lot damn better than what she did.
Yep.
I really believe that.
Yeah, as I told her how it was, it didn't bullshit her on none of this stuff. This thing to go away here. There it goes. Well, that takes care of that test session. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out which stream I'm watching now, whether it's your stream or my stream.
Yeah.
I can't tell what you... Okay, you're sitting in your truck right now at somewhere.
Oh, am I sitting in my truck? Oh, that's right, because in fact, I went in there and take settings in for Talladega and Daytona.
Oh, that was fun.
It was.
I'll be definitely doing a few more of those before we actually race Talladega and Daytona. Or Talladega, rather.
Oh, actually, I'm not in the truck. I'm actually out of it.
You're doing, from what I can see now, you're doing something with voice macros open.
Yeah, I have no idea. But anyway, are you going to be around tomorrow afternoon?
Shit, what is tomorrow?
Saturday.
I should be probably playing around with working on getting setups made for the Xfinity car as much as I can for a little bit of time I got. Since I got...
Do you want to do what do you call them, things that you pay for?
A hosted race?
Yeah, you want to do one? I mean, I'll be more than happy to pay for it, so...
Yeah, we can certainly do that.
Yeah. So if you want to do one tomorrow, I'll definitely... I mean, I'm in for it.
What time do you plan to get back from being out of town tomorrow?
Around somewhere between 3 and 5.
Yeah, I should be rolling around there at some point. Just give me a text or something when you get home about that time, and I'll jump in and we can go ahead and play.
Okay, yeah, I mean, if you want a later time, I mean, that's fine, too.
The only thing I'm worried about is what the hell is fucking iRacing going to do as far as with their, whether they got their problem fixed with the fucking frame drops.
Oh, shit, that's right.
I can't remember if mine... Oh, right.
Well, I mean, shoot, we can try it anyway.
Yep.
So, yeah, once I get back, I'll definitely give you a text to let you know I'm in. If you want to do a later time, I mean, I'll be more than happy to do a later time.
Well, that time is fine, so...
Okay.
Which
Sounds
race?
good.
Okay, that's lap 10. I'm going back and re-watching my stream here to see if that I'm still getting frame drops or not.
Oh, are you?
I haven't gone far enough to see if we are. All right, we're still at 62. Well, it seems to be working now without frame dropping, so. Because I made it all the way to the end of that 20 lap run, but that was only a 20 lap run, though, too. And I'm still turning 62 frames a second. That's one other thing I'm glad I got on here finally was that fucking overlay that shows me my temps and shit for my video card and processor.
Oh yeah, I saw that up in the corner.
I've been running that for the last ever since I got this video card.
It does help to see things like that.
That way I know if I'm getting hot and shit. This room's generally not very warm usually, but in the summertime, unless I've got the air on, it can get warm in here. And I like keeping, and then also I use that overlay to kind of dial in my video card when I went through and undid my undervolt.
Right. Now, is yours like liquid cool? I mean, where you can see the liquid going through there?
No, mine's just air cooled.
Okay.
My CPU is liquid cooled, but my GPU is just air cooled.
Right.
Because I don't got that much money to buy or that patience to build one of those fuckers. Especially now that my hands don't work where the fuck no more.
Right. It makes a big difference on that.
And I pulled the video card out to clean it because after the Kansas race I noticed it was getting warm. And I went to take that thing apart to clean it, and holy shit, because my hand doesn't work very good, I struggled getting that fucker back together. But I did it. And I didn't have any pieces left over either, which is surprising.
Yeah, I need to do mine. I took mine apart last year. Well, it's almost been a year. And I cleaned mine, so I do like mine every year.
Yeah, this one here has been a couple years since it's been cleaned because I bought it couple years ago. And what really sucked is the fact that up until till the end of last July, I smoked in this room. So I had cigarette smoke floating around and everything, making everything all fucking sticky and shit. Well, luckily I gave that fucking habit up.
Yeah, it's a bad monkey to have. I've been there, done that. So.
The interesting thing is that I don't really miss them all that much.
You don't once you get rid of it.
Yep. Once you get past that initial fucking withdrawal bullshit.
No doubt. I mean, that's the hardest part is just that withdrawal. And I mean, your body's just trying to rid itself of that drug.
I know. I remember it fucked with my blood pressure a little bit.
Oh yeah.
And caused me to have kind of vertigo.
I just don't even see how people smoke today, man. It's just like I mean, it's really bad. I mean, all the way around.
Mm-hmm.
But then, I mean, you look at the damn prices on this stuff, like, wow, stars. Ain't no way.
Yeah, shit. When I was smoking shit here in Iowa at the time, they were $10 a pack. When I quit.
Yeah, it's like no. I mean, people. I mean, you think about it. If it's which it's more than that now. I mean, you try to times that by a year. That's nearly $5,000 a year.
Well, one of the biggest things I noticed right away after I quit smoking was, holy fuck, I've actually got fucking money in my checking account at the end of the month. Yep.
But yeah, I'm so glad I gave it up. I mean, it's just, I feel a whole lot better since, I mean, it's been my start, man, it's been 30 years since I quit, so.
Yeah, I was a little bit of a late bloomer on that. I didn't, and the interesting thing was I quit a week before I had my stroke. So I go through and do all the stuff to quit smoking and still have a stroke anyway.
Well, that stroke was that stroke was already in the making, so, yeah.
Well, it turned out the stroke was actually caused by a thyroid problem. It had nothing to do with the smoking.
Right. That's just really weird how that thyroid caused a stroke.
Well, I've got a condition called Graves' disease, which is an autoimmune disease, which basically my immune system attacks my thyroid.
Okay.
And it makes it put out way more thyroid hormone than it's supposed to, which fucks with my damn heart rhythm.
Right.
Creates an irregular heartbeat and creates something called the atrial AFib.
AFib, yep.
And that's what caused my stroke.
Yep, AFib do it.
And that's why they got me on a blood thinner now. Even though I didn't want to go on one.
Yeah. Just thankful. I mean, you know, I'm just thankful you made it through it. And I mean, shoot, it didn't cause no more damage than what it did. So.
Yeah, I got really lucky there because, shit, I look at my sister's sister-in-law, ex-sister-in-law. She had a stroke about a month before I did. And she is bedridden.
Holy crap.
And she has to eat through a feeding tube. She can't go to the bathroom on her own. She can't get up and walk or nothing.
Yeah, see, right there. Now, right there. And this is what I tell a lot of people. At that point in life, what's the point of living?
Yep. And the biggest thing is, baddest problem with it is she's the way she is on purpose because she won't get up and try to fucking move or nothing. She just lays there.
So nothing's really causing her to lay there like that.
Yeah, she just gave up.
Oh, okay. Well, no, there's a difference.
Yep. Now, me, when I had my stroke, the very first thing I did, I was still in the hospital yet, and it was in the middle of the night, and I got up to pee. I got up out of bed, went to the bathroom and peed, which I wasn't supposed to do, and got my ass chewed for it. But they have that little computer that they got in your fucking room for doing your medical records and shit.
Right.
And I noticed they'd left it on, so I bumped the keyboard, turned the screen on, and started to see if I could still type by typing into the login screen the username and password and shit to see if I could still type. Granted, I couldn't type for shit. But that was one of the first things I did even before I went home from the hospital. And then the first thing I did when I did get home, other than sleep for the fucking good day or two, because that's only, you couldn't get any sleep in the fucking hospital because they're in there every 2 hours poking you and prodding you.
Right.
So the first thing I did after I got a good nap in is I jumped in the driving simulator, started turning laps at Charlotte, because I was still building that setup for Emily's race at the time. I had the stroke. But I immediately jumped back into the simulator and started driving. That's the only reason I'm actually on the road driving my vehicle on the street today is because of this driving simulator.
Right.
Because I had to learn how to drive all over again.
I mean, I'll be honest with you. Driving, doing iRacing, and being out there even on the road, now I have really never thought about it until one day something happened, and it really made me think. All this shit that you do, and how people drive, and how they cut in front of you, and all this sort of stuff. Even driving a semi, you can actually, the quick reactions that you can do, to keep from causing a collision. It played out because of me iRacing.
Yep. Makes you a better driver.
It does. It makes you a better driver.
Makes you more attentive.
It does. And I mean, people don't comprehend that. But I mean, I'll swear by it.
But yeah, I told the gals at physical therapy, I told them about me using iRacing to help me recover from my stroke. And they're like, where did you get that idea from? I says, Dale Earnhardt Jr., because after he had his concussion back in 2007, that's what he used to help his brain recover after he had that fucking car wreck, that accident, wherever the hell he had his wreck at, that gave him that concussion. He used iRacing to recover from that. And then I've been,
I remember that.
and then I've been doing some other research on shit on stroke recovery, and I do see that driving simulators is one of the things they use to help you recover from a stroke. So luckily I had my rig already built before I had the stroke. So when it came time to get in and start recovering, I just jump in here and drive. And the amount of the response I got from the people that were in Emily's race that day, when they found out I had a stroke, that they couldn't believe I had made the whole race without having to drop out. I'm actually surprised I made it myself. I didn't think I was going to be able to make it. Because after I had the stroke, I'd get so damn tired running in the stuff. I think it was a good month and a half, 2 months before I actually did an official race after I got home.
Shit, yeah. I mean, hey, I get it.
It took a long time to come back.
But at least you didn't give up, and that's the beauty of it. So,
Yep.
Where a lot of people does actually give up.
I always lived by the idea of a line I heard in the movie The Shawshank Redemption. You either get busy living or you get busy dying.
Absolutely.
And that's why I just kept working to try to get myself better. I wish they would have told me about physical therapy sooner than they did. And I would have been able to get into it a lot sooner because I'd have had a lot better chance to recover than I've got now. But I'm still not going to give up. I'm going to keep doing my physical therapy and try to come back more than I am now. Even though I may not hit 100%, I'm aware of that. I'm okay with it if I don't. But I ain't going to fucking give up and stop trying.
Oh, hell no. I mean, once you start trying, I mean, that's when you start giving up.
Yep.
At least that's my theory.
And I've never been a quitter. I've always been the type, I drive hard as I can. Whether it's racing, life, or anything.
Absolutely. The moment you give up on any of it right there, I mean, you're already in the line of disaster.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. At least that's the way I feel about life. Well, I'm going to jump off here and get a quick shower in. I'm going to try and go to bed, get up in the morning, head out of town, and then I will be back and I will send you a message to let you know I'm in.
All right, sounds like a plan. I'm going to go ahead and do a few hand exercises and get myself probably to the bed myself. So.
All right, I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Yep, have a good night, bud.
Hey, you too. Bye.
Yep, bye-bye.